doing, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I am here in Bangkok, Thailand at Impact Arena, here for the load-in for the Bangkok Auto Salon. And yeah, currently loaded, waiting for one of the cars to show up, here with Nick and Juan from Garage Unique. If you didn't know, M2 Motoring is also known as Garage Unique USA. Give a quick walk around, kind of show you some of the cars that are loading in and a preview of the show. But before I get into that, if you could do me a huge favor, go hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel, definitely would appreciate it. Also, if you follow our socials, links in the description below, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Let's get started. See some of the cars here, waiting to load in. Different cars than last year. Here is Kang's car, and here is Nick's car. So we're waiting for the slide truck to show up in order to unload that, and we're going to go back and get both as 2000. I'm going to go inside the show. Yeah. So Bangkok Auto Salon has a mixture of OE boots and aftermarket cars. Here is the OE section, a lot of just, you know, dealer stock showroom cars. Here's some of the aftermarket stuff I'll give you a preview of. I will make another video later this week to showcase some of the cars. The really cool part that they've done is they actually ship about a handful of cars over from Japan. So there's gonna be some cool stuff here. They're not loaded in yet, and there's some return cars that I already see from last year. So, but I will give you a full tour the day of the show of everything, but I'll preview some stuff as I walk around and check out some stuff also. Wow, that is huge. There's a straight overlanding section here. Obviously in the US, it's a very popular market segment here. It's gaining popularity. In terms of camping in Thailand, I don't know how good or bad that technically would be for people. It is hot and humid as hell, so yeah. But yeah, this is the area where they're going to showcase most of the top cars that they have here on display at the show, because the show main entrance is somewhere over here. BYD, Build Your Dreams car. I don't know if it's available in the US. It's a Chinese made EV. I know most of my viewer base doesn't care for EVs. Here's some other cars that are on display. We'll go over a lot of these in detail later in the next video. I'm just doing a quick preview real quick and show some cars that are like highlights and standouts to me again. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. This year is looks to be a better showing than last year, so happy to see that. There's a pair of FL5 type cars here. Seems like there's less OEM booths here and more of just straight show cars and various show cars and race cars. So that's pretty interesting this year. Here, this is a BMW and Mini dealership, so they have all their OE cars here. These are other auto groups that sell various cars, some fixed up, some stock. I believe This is Oates' car. He has a bunch of really cool builds. And as always at Bangkok Auto Salon, Toyota always brings out a few pretty well modified vehicles. They have this here. They have a couple of Toyota trucks put together by different shops. A couple of GR delivery cars. Here is a Liberty Walk A90. Waiting for walking the inside of the show. This showed up. This is one of the projects that Cole's been working on, but I will cover this in a bit. Gotta go grab his S2000. We'll be right back.
One pair of pants later.
All right, just made it over here to a shop called One Man Project. They do detailing and vinyl wraps and window film. So you can see they are very big BMW enthusiasts. And there is Cole's S2000. We're waiting for the slide truck to get over here so we can go ahead and get this car over to the auto show. Originally he was going to drive it, but unfortunately it's raining like crazy, so to minimize how dirty the car is going to get, he's just gonna truck and trailer it over there. If you remember this car from last year, it didn't have the upper half vinyl wrap. He did all this to give it the car more of a pop instead of a clean look. And everything's pretty much finished up with the engine bay, so real nice and clean. We'll go over this car in detail when it loads into the show, but here's an overall view. Let's take a look at the shop real quick. Give you a little quick backstory on this shop. This is owned by one of Paul's real close friends. Actually one of his original customers. If you know, Garage Unique had a very popular BMW Z4 that had a wide body kit. He is the original owner of that car. That car was put back to stock and sold. And I believe this is his daily driver now that he's just beating up. As you can see, pretty dirty from the driving in the rain and everything. But yeah, this is the shop. It is, I don't even know the address, but we are literally in a small little area. Almost a one-way street where cars are parked. But yeah, just waiting for the slide truck and we'll get it loaded up and get back to the show.
Several bad puns later.
Super clean 32 GTR, full RS wheels, very nice. Something else you don't see every day. This right here is one of the cars that helped put Garage Unique on the map a long time ago. It's the SW20 MR2, full crazy wide body kit. It's evolved quite a bit over time. I remember the look. It had different bits and pieces. Now this is, I guess it's a form as of now, the final form. I think the owner is kind of done doing stuff to it. I know he's got other projects. But if you want to see something wild, crazy, and layout, this car pretty much checks all those boxes. I forget how much horsepower this car puts out, but it's quite a bit also. Obviously a show car, but has a lot of details done. A lot of the stuff on this car is one-off. The wide body kit itself is Garage Unique, available from Garage Unique, but the carbon overlay and some of the bits and pieces are all one-off. Full carbon dash. Bridge seats, has a I think it's chromoly cage. But yeah, it's about 11 o'clock at night. There's more and more cars still showing up. We're waiting for Pole's S2K to show up. That's the Formula car. I'll show it once we get in the booth. It's pretty gross, gotta wipe it down. But yeah, fun. I have 3 gentlemen cleaning Pole's car. Must be nice. Get some VIP service there. And the Formula car is already wiped down, so we're good to go there. So obviously gonna wipe it down again once it gets in its final spot, but this is a quick spit shine for the cars. We're just waiting for the event organizers to give us to go ahead and move the cars in. That car runs and drives, sorta. There's a Liberty Walk Lamborghini. But yeah, I'm gonna push this thing in, and depending if I'm pushing or not, then I will try to record this. But yeah, we're just waiting at this point. While we were pushing the Formula car in, one of Juan's detail guys actually drove the S2 in. They haven't put up the ropes yet, but here it is. It is right in the middle of the show. Main center aisle down from Toyota back there. So it's parked in a pretty good spot. I wouldn't say the most prime spot, but for a car that's been around for a while, pretty good. Here's some of the other cars. Now, I didn't get to document my journey earlier today, but Valeside, this is the original first 4509 GT wide body kit for the Bentley. This is the very first car that was demo car from Tokyo Auto Salon. It has traded hands, and the owner of Valeside himself is in town because he has the Z there. So somebody bought this car recently. It was owned by somebody else in Thailand and then traded hands. So I was there earlier today when they did their little get together and ceremony and all that. I didn't film it. Didn't ask, didn't want to intrude on other people. They had a lot of Thailand's top social media and other media teams there. So I just kind of enjoyed the moment. But yeah, this car has a very rich history. If you've been around the tuning scene in the US for a while, you will remember this car and this kit. One of my favorite kits. Converts the front end, looks really nice, and yeah. But yeah, I'll cover some of these cars later in another video, including the Nissan Z. It's obviously used, I believe, in the new Fast and the Furious. But I'm gonna go check on the Formula car right over there. So this is the Formula car that Pole's been working on for the past couple of months. He didn't build the full body on its own. It was a race car with a bunch of missing panels, so he had to build some stuff from scratch. This has been a project for the past couple of months he's been playing around with. Those are his detail guys cleaning the car also, making sure it looks its best. So we push this here, which is towards the front third of the hall. The entry door is way back over there. Drove some of it, but realized there's car's not running right, so we did push a good amount of it. But yeah, this is the show. Again, I will cover more of this on the day of the show. They're still setting up, and I didn't want to ruin everything for the next video. But yeah, really cool combination of cars this year. It's not the same as last year. There's a couple of repeat cars, but I'll try to cover all the new stuff that's out and around. And again, if you know this group of cars, they've been trending big on social media for the past few months, especially that one. So that pretty much concludes today's video. I apologize if I didn't catch everything in perfect timing and sequencing. It's actually helping out loading cars in and pushing the Formula car and going back and forth with Pole everywhere. So didn't really get to try to document this as well as I wanted, but I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care.